What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to all my returning clients. Much love and appreciation as always. If you're new here, my name is Hayes, veterinarian, sneakerhead, hence the name, TheShoeVet. Today's sneaker consultation, we're going over what I believe is a very overlooked, underappreciated sneaker from back in August. The collaboration between artist Shaniqwa Jarvis, as well as a timeless sneaker brand of Converse to bring you guys a Shaniqwa Jarvis in collaboration with Converse Chuck Taylor CX. Now, I have to give Miss Jarvis her credit before we even begin with this. So Shaniqwa Jarvis is an artist. I will throw in her link in my description as well as her Instagram handle in the description box down below. Make sure you guys give her a follow, check out her work because it is really good. A little bit of backstory. So I'm not sure if it's the end all be all, but I know one of the biggest inspirations on her artistic journey is her actual own father. There's an actual quote that's on Converse.com. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. I'll probably put it up top here. But I know it says something about her noticing her dad's vibrant and bold style. So that really inspired her artistic journey and has a lot to do with the pictures and everything that she takes nowadays. It also ties into the shoe very well also. So some of the words you guys are going to hear a lot are things like vibrant and bold, things like that. But moving back on to the shoe, so this shoe dropped on August 13, 2020 for a smooth $100 retail price. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think resale isn't really that bad right now. I think it's about $130, $150 depending on your size. Of course, I think the smaller size is doing a little bit better as they typically do, but it's not that bad. My question to you guys though is if you did miss on this shoe, because this shoe did sell out fairly quickly on Converse.com, but I think there's some stragglers here and there, but I didn't really see too much talk about it. If you missed out on this, is this shoe worth picking up? Let's go ahead and jump to that section and find out. The TLDR though is yes. So starting on the presentation of the shoe, we're always going to start with the box. So it's a flip open cardboard box. On the top part you have Miss Shaniqwa Jarvis' name, very bold, very in your face right there. It kind of sets the tone for the rest of the shoe, as well as this floral print that's all over the box. I think this floral print is basically or literally a printout or cutout of one of her actual photos. You have some Converse branding on the sides of the lid. On the bottom part of the box you have Converse in a bold print as well in white. You have your sizing tag on one side and the other side I think is clear. Now we're open with the box and we're greeted with one of my most favorite accessories for shoes. Now admittedly I don't use these much at all. I can probably count on like one hand how many times I actually use this, but it does come with a dust bag. Now I like dust bags because it kind of shows a little more detail and thought into the whole experience to me. I think the last time that I got a dust bag in a shoe was the Montclair Converse that I just reviewed, and if you didn't see that video, make sure you hit that link above after this video because that video is actually doing very well for my channel. Thank you guys for that. And yeah, I think the only time aside from this Montclair one was back when I picked up a pair of the Golf Le Fleurs, part of the Burlap Sack Pack. That video has definitely done tremendously well. Link to that will be up above. Make sure you watch that as well after you watch the Montclair one. But yes, we get the dust bag right here. Pretty sturdy cotton, nothing on the inside, drawstring enclosure. That's pretty much it. Jumping back to the box, you just have tissue paper in there, and it's just a straight traditional white tissue paper. Really nothing special about it, so the only thing left to go over is the shoes. Alright, now here we have the shoes in hand, and first initial impressions is, again, very vibrant, very bold, very eye-catching, but I think it is very cohesive too as well. It's not just a bunch of randomness put together. I think it's a very well put together package, so it works out and I'm really digging it. The colors of this shoe is officially a tea-berry white and black, but you know, you can basically say kind of like a lavender-ish color. You got some white, you kind of have some hints of some blue in there, and you know, of course, white. So the materials of this shoe is what's special too as well. Not only does it have traditional rubber, but most of the shoe is made out of Converse CX material. We're going to get into that, and we're going to get into that later in the video. So per standard protocol, we always start out with the tongue. The tongue is a white color that is made out of Converse CX canvas material all the way down. Kind of has like a rib pattern running down it. We're met with our laces, so we have traditional flat cotton white laces. You also are giving an alternative pair of laces that is flat and cotton, and has the floral pattern that the rest of the upper of the shoe is made out of. Me personally, I'm way more of a fan of the white laces on there. I think it has very good contrast with the rest of the shoe. But if you want the other laces, they're there, or you can switch around with the other laces you have to. Moving on down to our toe box. Our toe box is made out of traditional rubber in this kind of icy blue color. Very reminiscent of a good old friend of mine. The toe box is also reinforced with more rubber. Moving on back to the uppers. So both halves of the upper, the medial and lateral side, have that Shaniqwa Jarvis flower print. The material, as I stated before, is the CX canvas material that is stretchy. It's supposed to, and I quote, move with you, unquote. I will say it is comfortable. I don't really think it's a game changer per se. I do think it's a nice material. You do have this pull string on the back of the Achilles to help put the shoe on. Again, as I demonstrate, hopefully I demonstrated here on the B-roll, you can kind of pull it and you can actually actively see the stretching of the CX canvas material. Per usual, on the medial aspect towards the top of the shoe, you do have the Converse logo. Moving on down to our midsole. Our midsole is made out of CX foam that is supposed to give energy with each step. And I mean, if I play make-believe, I could probably feel it, but it's nothing too crazy. The outsole of the shoe is made out of traditional rubber with your traditional Converse outsole pattern. And the insole is asymmetric, meaning that they're not completely the same. So they're both made out of foam material. It has a black upper and kind of like this peachy bottom part. But the right shoe has Shaniqwa Jarvis on it, and then the left shoe has Converse on it. That's the difference. And with that, that's going to conclude the surgical breakdown of the shoe. Now, as far as sizing goes, it's a Converse shoe. So if you weren't a Converse before, go with that sizing. I always say doctor's recommendations to go down half a size to a full size. Me personally, I get the best fit when I go down a full size. So I'm traditionally 9.5. I go 8.5 in Converse's. Magnificent fit this time, but whatever you wear in Converse traditionally, I don't think the CX material makes any difference at all. Go with that size. As far as comfort goes, like I say, me personally, but honestly, I don't feel too much of a difference with the CX material. I'd say maybe there's a slight boost in comfort from a traditional like fully rubber Converse to this, but it's still nothing. It's nothing to really drive home about. You know, it's not a React, it's not a boost. Heck, it's not the space material that the Nike hippie space shoes are made out of either. But it's not bad. I can definitely walk around all day in this and feel comfortable, okay? As far as how to style this shoe, now this is where we get interesting. So this shoe is loud, very, very loud. And I would say to make the most cohesive outfit, this shoe needs to be, you know, doing most of the talking. If you're really into fashion, I'm sure you can probably piece together an intricate outfit and still have this and kind of make it all work. But for me, for the most part, I think it'd be more safe to go solid prints. Color-wise, of course, your neutrals will go just fine. So your blacks, your whites, your grays. Personally, I feel like blue is gonna be one of my favorite colors to pair up with this, and that it depends kind of on the wash. So I feel like a lighter blue will probably do best with this shoe. Darker blue, you know, I may try it for the on foot. I'll probably have a dark wash and a light wash pair of jeans. But I just feel like a darker wash, I don't know if it will mix with it too well, but definitely a lighter wash jean will definitely go well, and you can kind of even see that with the toe box up here. As far as, you know, what kind of pants to wear, I mean, it's a Chuck Taylor free for all. Go shorts, go skinnies, go boots, go straight. Yeah, you can. It's a field day as far as what kind of pants to wear. As far as my final thoughts and conclusions, again, I think this is a really great shoe. It's kind of unfortunate that it was slept on. It wasn't really too much spoken about it, but I am glad that it's sold out on many sites. Miss Jarvis, if you're for whatever reason watching this, I really gotta tip my hat to you. You did a really good job with this collaboration. Followed you on Instagram too as well. Follow your boy back. No, well, yes, but yeah, I really am enjoying this shoe. I hope to see you with another collaboration out in the near future. Otherwise, man, keep doing anything, keep inspiring others out there. And the only thing left is the on-foot portion. If you guys enjoyed this consultation, make sure you guys become a client. You do that by hitting the subscription button down below, as well as the notification bell so you'll be notified of the next appointment. Follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description box down below. And I'll see you guys next appointment.